first telescope. I got it from my uncle recently, but I'm just now starting to understand its more advanced features. So in this video, I will talk about all the parts of your telescope, what they are, what they do, and how to use them. This is a refractor telescope, which means it uses lenses to focus and magnify an image. Other types are like reflecting telescopes, which use mirrors to focus and magnify light. Okay, so when you first get a telescope, you might realize that there's a lot of weird tubes and lenses and parts to it that you might not know how to use them. So now I will go over each of the most common parts and lenses of a telescope and how to use them properly and most efficiently. Okay, so first of all, there's eyepieces. They are these small lenses that you actually put at the back of your telescope so they focus and magnify the image that comes through the main lens. You'll see that there's some numbers on them, like 25 millimeters or 10 millimeters, and actually that says their focal length, which we'll see how that's important in another video. And just keep in mind that the smaller that number it is, the more magnification and the more powerful and close up the image will be. Okay, next is the diagonal. You put this before the eyepieces in the tube, and then you put the eyepieces in the diagonal like this. This is so if you're looking at something really high in the sky and your telescope is at a really high angle, it will be more comfortable to look through your telescope if there's a 90-degree angle. You might see in your telescope kit tiny pieces, circular pieces of glass that look weird, like different colors or like kind of like sunglasses. It depends on the type, and they're called filters, you know. And you just screw them on to the bottom of your eyepiece, and you can put it into the telescope just fine. Different types have different functions. Like lunar filters, for example, they're like mini sunglasses and they dim the brightness of the moon so you can see more contrast. Planetary filters make planets more detailed and reduce glare. There's a lot of different functions of these tiny little pieces of glass. Okay, some more advanced parts of a telescope are Barlow lenses. Okay, they are put in the telescope once again before the eyepiece. And as you can see, this is a 3 times Barlow. There's also a 2 times Barlow or even a 4 times Barlow. What they do is multiply the magnification of the eyepiece by, in this case, 3. So if your eyepiece made a 50 times magnification through your telescope, then you'll get 150 times magnification if you put the Barlow lens before it. Another interesting piece is a erecting eyepiece. This is once again similar to the Barlow lens put in front of the eyepiece, and it slightly lowers the magnification. It's kind of the opposite of a Barlow lens, but it flips the image right side up. So it's better for landscape, terrestrial viewing instead of looking at the sky. Okay, so the way that all these objects are put into the telescope is very important, otherwise it won't work at all. So this is the focusing tube of the telescope. It just goes back and forth to focus your image, otherwise it will be blurry. And there's a tightening bolt at the end of it. Here you can put your diagonal straight into it and tighten the bolt so it fits in there. And then you usually just put your eyepiece straight inside. But if you want to have a greater magnification, you put your Barlow lens directly into it, tighten it, then you put your diagonal, and then you put your eyepiece. So in this case, this is a 25 times, so yeah, this would make a 50 times magnification normally, but now it will make a 150 times magnification. Okay, so for your erecting eyepiece, you just put it straight into the diagonal, not before it, and then there will be a space to put your eyepiece in. Now, as you know, this will flip the image vertically so you can look at birds straight up instead of upside down like it normally is. So now that you have your telescope set up, it's time to view things. So it's pretty simple. You just look through the eyepiece and focus on whatever you want to see with these knobs. And the interesting thing is the mount. There's many different types of mounts that do specific things, but this is the most simple. It just goes and turns in this direction and this direction, so you can pretty much see any point on the sky with this. You just there's usually a finder scope on your telescope which points directly at what you want to see. So you point it at the planet that you want to see and it just goes straight through the telescope. But this one doesn't have one, unfortunately. So anyway, once you find your object, you can just focus and boom. But you have to make sure that your mount is really tightened so it doesn't drift backwards, you know. And if it does, then you have to unscrew the case, which is this thing that holds the tube, and you have to adjust the length, like push it backwards if it goes this way and push it the other way so it doesn't drift, because then you won't be able to see things. I'll explain more about aperture, focal length, and magnification on my next video, part 2.